What's up, beauties and mommies? I'm here with my girl, Ashley. We are both pregnant. I'm 26 weeks and you are how many weeks?
20 weeks.
20 weeks. We are about to show you an amazing stretch that is going to be able to help you with your flexibility, that hip pressure, that back pressure, a lot of pressure that you might have in your neck. So stay tuned to see what we have going on. All right, beauty. So first we're going to start with a nice shoulder roll. We want to open up that chest, bring those shoulders back, and just breathe. Now let's grab our hands in the back. I want you to clasp it and pull down on your arms, really relieving any pressure from your chest, bringing your shoulders back, opening up your stomach, your chest, your breathing, and bring your arms all the way up. Now slowly we're going to get our arms released and bring them to the floor. Keep in mind your belly, so bend your knees as much as you need to. But we're going to open up our hips by rocking side to side. Now let's really open those hips and that pelvis by bringing our booty all the way down. And let's bring our chest up. Now you want to sit in this position, sit into this position. You're not squatting, but you're sitting here. This is a very good practice for when you're 35 weeks and up as well, trying to get that baby out. This is one of my favorite moves where I can just sit here, and even using a ball later on can help. Now as you rock side to side, you really give your hips room to open up. This is really good for baby's head and preparing for birth. So try this side to side for at least 30 seconds every day. Now let's slowly stand up by putting our hands on the floor, bringing our body up. You do not want to go too quick because you do not want that blood to rush in your head. You want to be able to breathe. Arms are all the way up, chest is all the way open. Now we're going to reach side to side with a nice little hold, really lengthening that spine, really getting a lot of that compression from our shoulders, from our sides, from our arms, and we're helping to release that. Now let's get our arms and open it all the way back, bringing it forward. We want to inhale, exhale. When we go back, we inhale, open up that chest, go over, exhale, and let's hold. Again, rocking those hips side to side. The most important thing about this pregnancy is movement, keeping the body nice and mobile. You do not want to get too tight. You want to really open up those joints so that way it can make birth much easier. And let's touch the floor. This is the easiest way for me to get down. Your girl cannot just get down. So let's slowly make our way onto the floor so that way we can bring our heels together and really just stretch right now. Shake those knees if you want an even deeper stretch. This is a great time to just listen to your body. Feel how your body's moving, knowing that you're about to bring an amazing new life into this life. It is such a beautiful thing, and it's so beautiful how the woman's body changes and how we feel the changes and we see the changes, just so that way we can bring someone else into this world. So take this time to just express some gratitude to yourself. We're rolling that head around, getting that tension from around our neck that we feel at times. And we're going to roll it from side to side. Now let's open up that chest and just hold. I want you to breathe right here, mama. Nice deep breaths. Now we want to focus on relieving some of that tension from our neck. So I want you to put your hand to the opposite side of your head and just pull. You're breathing, you're relieving. Nice and slow. Let's turn our head, get an even deeper stretch in our neck. You want to make sure you're breathing, you're not holding your breath. Now we're going to do the opposite side again, and grabbing our head from the opposite side and pulling it down, relieving some of that pressure in our neck and our shoulders. And then afterwards, we're just going to grab our neck and bring it all the way over. And again, we're breathing, we're not holding our breath. Let's stretch that out, looking up and down. I know we look down at our phones a lot, but we really need to relieve that stress and that tension. So let's look up and down, getting rid of that pressure in our neck. Now I just want you to use your hand and grab onto your opposite toe and look right behind yourself, bringing that other arm behind you, really stretching out that back. You have a lot of pressure in that lower back, and this stretch right here is really going to help to relieve that. To get that even deeper stretch, we're going to get our arm and reach all the way up in the sky. And you want to use those fingers to help push your arm up as much as possible, relieving all of that back pressure. Let's slowly lower that hand, putting it on the floor, so that way, again, we can push off of that knee and get a nice deep stretch. Let's go ahead and bring it over to the other side, holding on to the opposite foot, keeping that chest up, palm on the ground. Again, let's grab our arm, bring it all the way up in air to get that deeper stretch, using our fingers to pull our hand all the way in the air and get a very nice deep stretch in that spine and in that lower back. Let's slowly put that hand onto the ground, push off of our knee, keeping our chest up, so that way we can relieve that pressure and breathe. Now let's slowly make our way back into the center. We're going to get our legs and we're going to do some windshield wipers, so that way we can really open up our hips. So I want you to place your knees like this, and all we're going to do is keep our belly up, keep our chest up, but we want to get our hips and move them side to side, nice and slow, just by bringing our knees over and keeping our chest out. Windshield wipers going left to right. Now let's bring ourselves back in the middle, giving ourselves some time to breathe, opening up our hips, opening up our chest. Again, just breathing, bringing our head from left to right, giving our body time to adjust. You don't want to move too quickly when you're pregnant, because your body's forever changing. You could get a cramp, you can get yourself in a halt, but this is right now just a nice little pause, so that way our body can get back into order and get ready for our next stretch. Now let's open our legs up nice and wide. And what I want you to do is bring your arms up and bring them all the way forward, really opening up that chest. Right now we're inhaling. As we go forward, opening up those hips, we're exhaling. Now we're going to get our hands and we're just going to hold it here. Now let's slowly bring our bodies up, and I want to focus on the right side. So let's get our hands, grab onto our ankle or our toes, and you want to pull. Nice deep stretch on that right side. Now we're pulling with our right arm, but we're going to bring our left arm over and get an even deeper stretch in the spine. Now let's bring our body to the left side, using our hands to assist. Again, pulling on either that ankle or our foot to bring our chest in for a nice deep stretch. Let's get our right arm, bring it over for an even deeper stretch while our left arm is still holding on to our ankle. Now let's slowly bring our body back to the middle, bring our knees up, heels down, arms behind us, and we want to really focus on elongating that spine. So we're going to rock left to right, taking that pressure off that spine, off that back, off that neck as we slowly rock. Now you can stay in the same position. I just want to move around so that way you get a better view of how your form is supposed to be. But we're going to practice our bridge right now. So press your heels into the ground, and we're going to slowly bring those hips up and down. As we go up, we want to breathe in, and as we go down, you want to breathe out. Let's have a nice little hold. And then we're going to slowly bring our hips right back down. Now let's bring both of our feet in front of us, heels together, and slowly bring our chest down, holding on to either our heels, our toes, or our ankles, whichever our body will allow us to reach. I want you to remember this is your body, this is your stretch, this is your pace. Now let's get our right foot, bring it over, focusing on the heel being on the ground. And we want to get our left elbow pressed into that knee and pull back, keeping that chest out. We are breathing. Now we're just going to slowly switch to the other side. I'm going to tell you now, my pelvis is on fire. So it takes a little bit longer for me to put that knee over my other leg. But it's something that the more I do it, the better it gets, the easier it gets. So the more you move, ladies, the easier it is to stretch and the less pain you will have in your back, your pelvic, your spine, your shoulders, the different places that you do feel it. Now we're going to focus on compressing and decompressing that spine. So you're going to get into a nice doggy style position, and it's called a cat-cow. All we're going to do is bring our spine all the way to the sky, and then bring our shoulders back, chest all the way out, making an up and down movement, nice roll with our spine. Now let's get our elbows, slowly bring it onto the ground so that way we could take some of that pressure off of our back. And all we're going to want to do is bring our legs open even more. And you want to sit in this position. This is a very, very good birthing position. Now let's just rock back and forth, get some good movement in our hips. This is a great stretch to do at home whenever you're feeling a lot of pressure in your back and your hips. You can even get your partner to help you grab your hips and pull you back even more. Now we're just going to sit in this position a little bit, really taking that pressure off of our lower back. Now we're going to turn into little cheerleaders. I really want to work on opening up those hips. Our hips are the tightest a lot, especially from a lack of movement. So let's bring that knee in front of us, pulling the other knee back, pushing our shoulders back, chest up, head back, and breathe. Slowly bringing our elbows down and giving us an even deeper stretch. You're going to really feel this in your leg. You're going to feel this in your thighs. You're going to feel this in your calves. It's just really opening up the muscle for you. And we're going to slowly switch to the other side. Starting off again up with your chest up. Really pushing through. You're going to feel a lot of pressure into your quads. But then as you slowly go down, you're going to start to feel it more in your thighs. Hold that, breathe, and then slowly bring your body down. Now we're going to switch back over to that right side. Again, getting into that deep stretch. You're going to want to push your leg back, bring your elbows down. But this time we're going to focus on really opening up our chest. So what I want you to do is you're going to bring your right elbow down, and it's going to meet with your right knee. And you're going to get that left arm and open up your chest, bringing your hand all the way to the sky. Let's switch over to the other side, and we are going to repeat. Again, keeping that chest up. We're going to slowly bring it down and bringing that right arm up so that way we can get a nice deep stretch. Now we're going to get our body, bring it back to the center, get into that frog position. We really want to open up our hips. So we're going to get our knees, push them out. You know, the same way that you got in this position is the same way that you're going to get that baby out. So you really want to focus on opening up those hips, opening up that back, bring our chest up, and you want to breathe. As you feel more comfortable, you can bring your body all the way back and you can sit in it. But I want you to slowly get there. I don't want you to just bring your body straight there. Slowly get there, sit into it, breathe, relax. Feel the different ways that your body is ready to open up in order to have this baby. Let's slowly get up. Again, slowly, rocking side to side. So grateful to be able to stretch with you ladies today. This was such an amazing way to get our bodies moving, to allow our bodies to have some motion so that we don't feel so tight. We don't feel so just in one space. I know pregnancy can have its ups and downs, but the more you have community with you and the more that you have a great support system, it can definitely make this journey so much easier. So again, ladies, we're going to finish off with a nice deep breath, bringing it all the way up, expressing gratitude for allowing our bodies to move, bringing it all the way up, expressing gratitude for giving us this blessing, and all the way up for allowing you to train with Killer Body today. Thank you so much.